What's up, YouTube? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that notification bell so you can keep getting these videos when they drop. Make sure you share my videos. What's up? What's up? What's up, peoples? What's up? So, apparently, Alpo Martinez is on the run. You know, he on the run again. For the people who not familiar with who Alpo is, he used to be a Harlem drug kingpin back in the 80s when the drug game was popping with crack cocaine and heroin. He was also portrayed in the movie Paid in Full by Cameron, the rapper of Dipset, another Harlem figure. Now, anyways, I was told that he allegedly shot and killed two people for calling him a snitch. I don't know if he did it or not. I'm just giving it as it comes to me. Now, in the streets, if you call somebody a snitch and don't have proof of that, then somebody about to get their ass whooped or even murdered. And that's just what allegedly happened in this case. You know, you can't go around calling people a snitch without having some type of solid proof or paperwork, because people get harmed for that, and that shit ain't cool. The only difference and things that bothers me is Alpo is indeed a rat. He is a snitch. He definitely is a snitch, you know, and I want to explain something to people who feel a certain way towards snitches. I want to explain something to y'all. A lot of these dudes that have told on people or brought down major crime organizations had no problem with murdering someone. Just because a lot of these dudes have snitched doesn't mean that they won't peel your cat back. Believe that. Most of these dudes was killers for many years before they even actually got caught up in the game and turned on their homeboys or whoever it may have been that they allegedly told on or whatever. So with that said, you still have to be careful of that person no matter what. You know, you can't go around calling nobody a snitch, even though they may be a snitch, because you don't know what may happen. You know, I personally know of a few dudes that have told on people and will kill your ass without any hesitation. In fact, when I was in the feds, when I was in the federal system, there was this dude I know, I won't mention his name, though every time someone was seeing that black and white, you know, that black and white is paperwork. Every time somebody sent that paperwork home to show people that he snitched, to show homeboys that he snitched, he would send messages back up into the prison letting everybody know that whoever sent any paperwork out on him, he was gonna go kill their mama. So I promise you, nobody sent no more paperwork, because they already knew he wasn't playing, because he was always known for killing, even though he actually snitched. See, he was ready and he was prepared to take somebody's mama out because they was sending paperwork on him, so people could see that he actually told, yeah, he did that. But when he did that, when he told people he was gonna kill their mamas, they stopped sending the paperwork. I mean, they not out there in the streets to protect their family, so they stopped because they knew that he was 100% not lying about what he was saying he was gonna do. And that's how a lot of snitches are. Not most of them, but a lot of dudes that have told will kill you. So don't get that twisted. And apparently that was the situation in this case. Now, this dude Alpo was supposedly living under the witness protection program, so I don't know how that works. All I know is they hide people and shit, change your identity and all that, but I don't know how that works, you know. My question is, why would he even put himself in a position to where he had to kill somebody, knowing that everybody knows about your situation already, you know? He was apparently released from prison in 2015 after serving 24 years. This dude turned on his own peoples and testified because he was looking at either the death penalty and a life sentence too. You know, he didn't want to face that music. He would have been finished. You know, stick a fork in him. He would have been done. Never seen daylight again on these streets. But he did what most motherfuckers do facing that type of time. And he received, you know, he testified and he received 35 years. So now he back out on the streets. You know, Alpo was the top dog in Harlem. He was selling mass quantities of cocaine and heroin and making millions of dollars, driving all the foreign vehicles back then, you know, having sex with all the women, wearing all the flyers, jewelry and clothes, you know, doing what drug dealers usually do. He was supplying everybody. You know, if you don't know, Harlem is known for getting money. They known for hustling. You know, all over New York, really, you know. Back in the days, they had many drug crews, like the NFL drug crew, that the famous Big L, you know, rest in peace to Big L, you know, he was from. And Jay-Z copied his entire style. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. But yeah, they had, you know, they had many crews in Harlem, many drug crews. And most of them dudes is either dead or locked up or on the streets doing nothing now because, you know, that shit, it's a dead end. Ain't nothing good gonna come up out of that shit. Anyway, Alpo killed his homeboy and drug partner Rich Porter for allegedly beating him out of some money. And he was allegedly behind multiple killings of other people too. So, you know, this dude was known as a beast on the streets. He was a beast. This dude was causing havoc in them New York streets. And he eventually took his show on the road, ended up in Washington, D.C., where he started dealing with this dude, Wayne Perry, a.k.a. Silk. You know, they was putting in work, getting money, doing all kind of shit. You know, they sold drugs and killed people. So you can never judge a book by its cover. Just because he cooperated with the feds didn't mean his killing allegedly stopped. You know, his killing game is on point. You know, he was charged with 14 counts of murder and eventually testified against Silk. You know, Silk got 5 life sentences. He ain't gonna never see the daylight, you know. Hopefully he will, you know. Hopefully he will. I seen people come up out of some life sentences before when I was incarcerated. You know, when I was down, I was told this dude was a monster in them streets and had all the New York dudes fearing him. You know, many rappers reference him in their songs still to this very day. You know, he's a Harlem legend, that's for sure. You know, you can go Google him, go search him, see who he is, see what he about if you don't already know. You know, I do know that a lot of people are upset at the fact he allegedly did what he did due to the fact he's a known snitch. You know, they feel he shouldn't have been able to show his face on the streets of New York or D.C. ever in life. But nowadays, the streets have changed and the players are much more different. You know, the game now is tell on 3 and go free. No one has any respect for the next man or themselves. So, you know, the game is gone and dead. Ain't no more streets. You know, I don't condone all of that shit that happens and goes on anyway because it's destroying our peoples daily. So I don't want to see that. I don't want to see none of that going on anyway. You know, I'm not amused by it, enthused, or none of that. I done been there and done it. But anyway, I just want to bring this story to y'all. You know, for those of y'all that know, for those of y'all that don't know, you can go research them or whatever. You know, I'll keep y'all updated as I get info or what's ever going on. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button and that notification bell so you can keep getting these videos when they drop. And make sure you share my videos. All right, peace.